the PAC. Let's ask Councilwoman Melinda Katz. Councilwoman, thank you so much for joining us.
It's my pleasure. Thanks for having me.
What does separate you from the PAC? What makes you qualified to be the controller?
Well, I think in today's day and time, you need a controller that knows how to make the tough decisions, that's lived the life and knows how difficult it is out there for the average everyday New Yorker. I mean, things are tough out there. It's hard to pick a school for your children. Every time you turn around, they're either raising taxes or charging you for the toll bridges. And it's very difficult decisions that New Yorkers need to make. I think my experience bringing this to the table is one that qualifies me to be controller. I am a mergers and acquisitions attorney for the second largest law firm in Manhattan, Weil, Gotshal, and Manges. And I think in today's day and time, when we're getting all this money down from the federal government, how's that money going to be spent? We're trying to restructure the corporations on the national level. Is the money coming down to the city going to create jobs? What's the economic stimulus long term? And how's it going to affect men and women just trying to earn a living in this city? It's becoming more difficult. So it shouldn't be.
So let me ask you this. How big a part is managing finances, and how much of a background do you need in order to be the controller? One of your competitors for the job, David Weprin, was on this show recently touting his financial experience. And let's take a listen to what he had to say, and we'll let you respond.
2001, I immediately got elected by my colleagues as head of the Finance Committee because of my background. And it's my 8th year balancing budgets for the City of New York, the 4th largest municipal budget in the country, and I think that'll stead me well in this race for controller.
Okay, so clearly he is touting his background managing finances. Do you have that background, and can you tell New Yorkers that you'll be able to give them the same level of experience?
I believe actually as a mergers and acquisitions attorney, I bring a certain expertise to this office, which by the way, a year ago was extremely important. Now it's priceless. All this money is coming down, corporations are being restructured, and I believe that every single dollar that comes to the city should create jobs. As chair of the Land Use Committee of the City Council, which by the way is arguably the largest committee in the council and the most powerful, I have not only protected the fabrics of the neighborhoods all around the city of New York and made sure that the same small neighborhoods that New Yorkers love are protected and cared for, but I've also created jobs. I've also made sure that the income level of this city for everyday New Yorkers, they can actually earn a living as we move forward. And that's going to be priceless. And as chair of the Land Use Committee, creating jobs has been one of my #1 priorities. Lastly, controller is more than simply investing. The controller should look at how the jobs are created in this city and decisions that everybody in this city is making. For instance, I've served as a